Hey everyone, Brian Blessing coming to you from Las Vegas, hoping you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday with your families and hope you made money over the weekend and we're starting a brand new week and ready to make money on a busy Monday. Oddsworthbetting.com has the featured pick of the day. We got the Monday Night Football game, college hoops, NBA, NHL, lots to talk about, recapping the weekend, Saturday college football. Alabama gets the win over Auburn in the Iron Bowl. It looked like they were in trouble, then they come roaring back. And then you have Mississippi State stub their toe against Ole Miss. They're gone. Ohio State gets a win over Michigan, but they lose their quarterback. So the college bowl playoff scenarios are going to be very interesting, and the countless opportunities that will exist on the wagering board for us with bowl season. It's going to be great. Then the NFL on Sunday. The Bills beat the Browns in the early game. That was of note, kind of an elimination game for both, albeit a lot of teams struggled in the AFC North, so maybe the Browns aren't dead just yet. Are we going to really get a Johnny Manziel football sighting? And then the afternoon, of course, the big game, New England, Green Bay, Packers get the win. Rodgers gets the best of Tom Brady. It was an interesting showdown, to say the least. But we're focused on Monday night. Let's talk about Miami and the Jets. Miami 6-5, playing some good football, gave Denver a tussle. Now they take on the Jets, who are 2-9 and got boat raced by the Bills on a neutral field game in Detroit last week. All the advantages should have been in the Jets' favor. They ran for the bus. The funny thing is, every time you write the Jets off, look what they did a few weeks back, beat Pittsburgh at home. Something says division game, maybe the Jets actually show up. If they weren't going to fire Rex Ryan last week, they're not firing him after this one. So maybe the Jets show up with an effort. In the NBA, 4 games to speak of. San Antonio is at hapless Philadelphia. Miami's at Washington. And then we've got Denver at Utah in the get-out game. Minnesota, young team, lots of points, out west to take on the Clippers. College hoops, busy menu. Featured games, the ones that are being focused on TV. Nebraska, Florida State. Rutgers takes on Clemson. And Texas Southern will take on Baylor, who had a pretty good trip here to Las Vegas and a tournament contested over at the Orleans, the Las Vegas Invitational. Baylor had a big win over Memphis. They have a really good defense, but they couldn't handle the offense of Illinois. So Baylor looks to get back on the beam on Monday night when they are back at home. And on ice, 5 games in the NHL. Some of the featured games, Tampa Bay and the Rangers, little short trip for Tampa Bay. They take on New York. Then they go to Buffalo, home and home set with the Sabres. Montreal, road trip, they're at Colorado, and Boston continuing their road trip out west. They've got a date with the Anaheim Ducks, and that's 2 of the pretty solid teams in the NHL that are going to lock horns on Monday night. So many opportunities on the wagering board. And then we look ahead, Thursday night, Bears, Cowboys. The NFL's starting to sort itself out, but we're in the home stretch, and these opportunities start to really look interesting for us. And I'll just throw this one out at you. Do not sleep on Seattle. This is a team with a 3-game deficit a few weeks back, looked dead in the water, going to have to play wild card games, go on the road. Now Arizona's in trouble, and only 1 game back now. Seattle, after beating Arizona, has them at home coming up. Seattle, all of a sudden, looks like they can win the NFC West and all of a sudden have home playoff games. Different animal. Seattle really back on the beam. That is going to be one of the interesting subplots throughout the month of December. Fun Monday coming up. Oddsworthbetting.com. We got the feature pick of the day. We invite you to check it out. I'm Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. We'll be back with you to preview the action on the wagering board on Tuesday from Las Vegas.